Have you ever wondered why paper cuts hurt so much? There's science behind those little jabs from tiny teeth that you've probably asked yourself. And that's where SCI Show's Quickie comes in. Every Friday, we'll tackle one of your burning questions about the body, mind, or the world in under 60 seconds. Send us your questions using the link in the description. Have you ever been stung by a bee? You probably felt that sharp pain and thought, why did the bee sting me? And what happens to it after that? But here's the crazy part. The bee dies after it stings you. Yeah, it actually dies. It sacrifices itself just to sting you. But why? Does the bee know it's going to die? Is it making a choice, knowing what's coming, or is it all just instinct? Today, we're diving deep into the world of bees to uncover the truth behind this weird little mystery. First thing to know, not all bees die when they sting. Yep, that fact you keep hearing isn't 100% true. Only honeybees, and more specifically, the worker bees, die after stinging. Other types of bees, like wild bees, can sting and fly off just fine. But let's focus on honeybees for now. Why do they die after they sting? It all comes down to how their stingers are shaped. A honeybee's stinger isn't smooth or straight. It's got little barbs like tiny hooks that dig into your skin and get stuck. So when the bee tries to fly away, the stinger stays in your skin. And it doesn't just leave behind the stinger. It rips out part of the bee's abdomen, muscles, and even parts of its digestive system. The result? The bee dies within a few minutes. So yeah, it's kind of like a tiny insect version of suicide. But it's not meaningless. That worker bee isn't stinging for fun. It's defending the hive, the queen, and all the other bees. It dies to protect the colony. Now here's the big question. Does the bee know it's going to die? Like, is this some conscious decision? The answer is no. Bees don't think like humans. They don't sit there and say, okay, I'm going to sting and then die, but it's worth it. They don't understand death the way we do. They're driven by pure instinct. It is like they've got a built-in program that tells them threat detected, attack. And that's exactly what they do, no hesitation. So even though it looks like a noble sacrifice, it's not a decision. It's just how they're wired. Now, here's something even crazier. Even after the bee dies, the stinger keeps pumping venom into your skin for a few minutes. And while that's happening, it also releases special chemicals that act like a distress signal, basically saying, hey guys, the enemy's right here. So other bees nearby smell that chemical and rush in to help. That's why you should never hang around a hive after getting stung. It could turn into a group attack real fast. Okay, but here's another question. Why did bees evolve to be like this in the first place? Why not have a smooth stinger they can use more than once? Well, scientists think it has to do with how honeybees live. They live in big, organized colonies, so protecting the group is more important than the life of one single bee. Natural selection favored bees that could defend the hive at all costs, even if that meant dying in the process. On the flip side, bees and wasps that live alone, they needed to be able to sting and survive. So they've got smoother stingers that they can pull back out. Now let's zoom out for a second. Bees don't just sting people. They play a huge role in pollinating plants, which keeps agriculture and nature running. So yeah, the same tiny insect that might sting you is also helping feed the planet. That kind of makes you look at bees differently, right? They're not just little stinging machines. They're vital to life on Earth. So next time you get stung by a bee, don't take it personally. It wasn't out to get you. It was just doing its job, defending its home. And now you know why bees die after stinging, whether they're aware of it, and how they play a way bigger role in life than we give them credit for. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And if there's any question that's been bugging you, drop it in the comments. We might answer it in a future episode.